Hi guys, welcome to another episode of AJAWI TV, where we discuss architectural and construction related topics. I'm AJAWI, and for today, I come militant today. Very militant. I come for cuss out some people, right? For making some mistakes that I see every single day. In particular, this week is 2 days. I see the same or returning residents calling me about the same mistake, or they are making the same mistake. So, this episode, if it is that you're not a regular follower or a supporter of the channel, you're not going to necessarily like this video, because this video I'll be talking to you about some mistakes that you might be making as a returning resident, and I want you to stop it. Just stop it. Stop make the mistake here. Alright? So, without any further ado, let's head into this video. Alright guys, so before we head into this video, I want you to click the like, click the subscribe, click the notification bell so that you can be informed when I make another video just like this one. Yes, click those notification bells and that like, because that's how you're going to help me. You help me with the YouTube algorithm, right? Alright. Boy, this topic is rough. Some mistakes when we say returning residents making. Alright, today or late last night, a returning resident called me, right? I know him for some time now. I did a drawing for him for a property in Kingston, right? But he has another property in another country. And him the overseas, him wife come out, him wife get a contractor who is a family friend to build a house for her, right? To build a house for them, right? And the man them jack up the building. First of all, them never have a proper drawing. Them just do a thing, right? The contractor that was selected to do the construction was not a contractor that is registered or a part of the Master Builders Association or somebody who has a good reputation. It's just a little man where the wife happened to know. Guys, the actual contractor, the contractor make a slab that is 1 foot thick, a 1 foot thick concrete roof slab. That is heavy, right? Can you imagine that? A 1 foot thick floor slab. Now, he was asking me how does he go about? How can he go about getting some amount of taking some amount of actions against this person to get back the money, or for them to come back and fix the problem so that him can live in the house? The man spend way for money, right? And him want to live in a house, and him can't live in it because the walls are buckling underneath the weight of that slab, right? So he contacted me and we did a talk, and I was trying to assist. I contacted the Master Builders Association, right? I contacted the Master Builders Association, and they are saying that, hey, they cannot do anything because in that case the person is not a registered contractor with them, so they can't really police somebody that is not a part of the association, right? I always tell you guys, if you want somebody to do your house, you can contact the Master Builders Association and you can get somebody from them, a recommendation from them for a reputable contractor, right? Now, while I was talking to them, to master builders, they were like, the only advice that they could give is to speak with a lawyer, because the person is not a registered contractor with them, and there's nothing that they would be able to do in that case. Him just have to suffer and loss. Simple mistake that would cost a lot of money. All you have to do is get a proper contractor and just pay the little extra money and come back and live in a house nice and well done. Right? The guy was complaining, and I was like, I don't know what to tell the guy in that situation, because there's nothing that I can say to him. Right? There's no advice that I could give in such a situation. Right? Because the money don't gone, it gone. I mean, what can he do? He can't do anything in that case, because the man gone with the money. So, homeowners, when you're doing construction, returning residents, when you're doing construction, please, if you have a reputable contractor, right? Well, I'm not going to even say that. Get a reputable contractor. Why they get a reputable contractor? Have somebody visit your site. I offer a nice service where I just go to your site, visit your site unannounced, and a day, take some pictures of what's going on, look at what is going on, look at your building plan, tell you if okay, is he building according to plan, yes or no. Something like that. Get somebody to actually go there and look and see what's happening, right? So that you can protect yourself. Don't make that mistake. You shouldn't be overseas working for years and come back only to come back to a building that you can't live in. Alright? So just do that for me. Find a reputable contractor, call the Master Builders Association and speak to them and let them give you a reputable contractor. Alright, that's the first case this week that I was so disappointed. Right? After my day here I try to help and still I make the same mistake. Sure. Alright, next. This one is from a lady, and I hope she don't mind me saying it, right? I hope she don't mind. And I'm sharing this. I'm gonna leave out, I'm not gonna call any name or anything. I'm gonna leave out names because I believe in privacy, but I'm sharing the experience because I don't want other people to make the same mistake. I'm gonna give you my experience, and I'm gonna give you part of the person's experience. My experience. My mother bought a piece of property, right? No, my mother never bought it. My mother's parents bought a piece of property. Right? Point finger. Then point a finger and say, yo, this is the land. It go up there, so, and it go all across over there, so, to the mango tree over there, so, all of that are our own. Great. It passed down to my grandfather. My grandfather passed it down to my mother, right? Now, my mother passed it down to me. When she say, Andre, a piece of land there, I sort it out a year one, I say, okay, alright, what title there? She don't have a title. Alright? I'm going to do my research. I went to the tax office. I joined the line. I go up. Well, at first I did a step before that to find the volume and folio of the property and the valuation number. Then I went to the tax office. When I went to the tax office, they say X amount of taxes owe on the property and it is registered under somebody else's name. Right? When I went back to mommy said, yo, no man, my father passed it down to me. He said, alright, I can pay the taxes and then try and get the land in my name. 2.5 acres. I said, mommy, you know, no receipt, nothing at all. Luckily, she had a receipt. Right? So, I was able to sort that out. But, the person whose name is on the title, they were like, they never know that it's not their land. Right? You know what saved me? What saved me that piece of property is the fact that my great my great grandfather was buried on the property. That's what saved me. So, is their property, right? Next situation. That's just one situation. You know? Next situation. My auntie have a property. Right? She grew me. And like her son. I forgot to wipe my face before we get to the story. Right? My auntie have a piece of property and he say, Anjay, you come up, you look, you know, you look like you have a head by your body. So she said, deal with that piece of property there and you know, organize it so that everybody can, she my auntie can be comfortable. I say, alright, no problem. Fast forward to like a year ago. The property where my auntie thinks that she owned, the same point finger and the cousin say and the auntie say, I feel them land. The land beside it, the person beside my auntie's land, right? Who is a family friend, went to a lawyer to buy the property beside her, right? Now, he went to my mom and said, hey, I want to buy that piece of property from you. My mother said, no, Andre has plans for that property, so I cannot sell it. You have to talk to Andre or Mr. AJAWI. Mommy called me and I say, Mommy, no, we can't sell right now. First of all, there's no title for it. I don't have a title, so therefore we can't sell it yet until we sort out the title. And besides, my aunt says she wants to live close by there, so therefore, right? You see, when 3 months pass, 4 months pass, the guy went with the lawyer, and the lawyer put the property where my auntie owned on the title that the guy owned under our nose, right? Now, I had even started a farm money from my mom, and the guy went behind my mother back. Remember, you know, this is a family friend, you know, and my mother come to me and said, no man, him not gonna do nothing, him gonna make sure so we get that and him know say all land. I said, Mommy, you don't know what kind of world they live in, you know? Because me not trust people them way there and a land you talk about. The man put the property on fee month, register it in a fee name, lawyer, sign off everything, and my mother did look for me and me and say, you see me tell you, I stress that now for me, you know, because I that out for me. You know. So, I say that to say this now. I have somebody call me and tell me, say, yo, they buy property from a family and there's no title, there's no documentation to say it's in the person's name, right? Don't do that. If it is that you're buying property from somebody, ensure the person has a title, right? If there's no title for the property, ask them to go and get it registered and get a title for it before you buy it, because not only will you have to sort that out, you know, chances are sometimes the property don't have to be for the person who is selling it to you. They can have the impression that it is their property, but it's registered under somebody else's name. So therefore, how are you going to get possession of that property? It's not your property, because the person who sell it to you don't own the property either. You understand? Because there's no legal paperwork. And when you're buying property, find a lawyer. I better you pay the lawyer fee, you know, and know say that you make a good investment, you know, because land is an investment. It appreciates, right? Find a lawyer. Find a lawyer. And sort out the paperwork properly. Ask the person to get the title for it. You yourself can get a title, right? For me, whenever I speak to people, right, and they tell me where the property is, I go on my computer and I search for the property. I get the volume on folder, and my assistant, you see that seat over there, sir? Yes, my assistant normally sits over there, right? And she goes to the parish, to the tax office. She waits in the line and get a title. Anybody can get a title. The title is not public. It is not private property. The title is not private. Your title is public property. So I can go to the tax office and get a title. Easy. All I need to know is where the property is. I go online, click on it, it come up to show me the volume on folio and the valuation number. I take that and go to the title's office and I get the title. Right? Now, what I want you to also understand, your the property tax for a property can be paid by anybody. Anybody can pay property tax. Now here's where it becomes tricky, and I want you to understand this. I'm kind of sweating, so don't mind me, right? The information me I try to pass on to you, so don't mind me sweating. I have a lot of heat coming off these lights and stuff like that. But here's the thing. You paying property tax on a property does not mean that it is your property. Does not mean that. Anybody can pay property tax. I can pay your property tax any day. Doesn't necessarily mean that it is my property. If your name is on the title, it means that you have possession of that property. Yes. Right? So, therefore, what you need to do is get your name on the title. Now, there's a thing called adverse possession of property. Right? That's where you're living on a property for X amount of years undisturbed. Right? Undisturbed. Nobody no come to you say come off of the property for X amount of years and you're paying the property taxes for that property. Then the property becomes yours by means of adverse possession. And you have to actually go to the court or go to Geoland and say to them, say, oh, I've been living on this property for X amount of years. It is my property. I've been paying the property taxes. Everybody in the area know that it is my property, and they will go. You have to go tell them who live around you, and those persons are going to have to vouch for you to say, hey, yeah man, I live on the property for that period of time, so therefore I'm a fee property. That's the only way that they will give you that property, by adverse possession, right? Now, if I think I don't remember if it is 10 years. I don't remember if it is 10 years exactly, but let's say it's 10 years, right? For argument's sake, don't quote me. If you depend on the property for 9 years and in the 10th year somebody come and say, hey, you're on this property, get off, then the adverse possession null and void, right? So I say that to say this: when you have your property, try and get a title as quickly as possible. It might cost you a little money, but it's better than you live on a property and pay taxes and somebody all of a sudden pop up somewhere and say, hey, this is not your property, you need to get off, right? So get a title for the property. That's all I have to say about that, right? So I don't bash you now, because I don't like the fact that I don't make the same mistake over and over and over and over. And all of you guys who are living overseas, I want to not share the information with the rest of people. Them start share the information, man. Me I give you the information, so share it too. Anyways, Faith M, I want to say thank you. Mustard Seed Foundation says thank you very much. I'm doing another giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway, and this time We're doing it directly to a charity, right? So the Worthley Home for Girls and the Mustard Seed Foundation, those are the two organizations that I selected. I have a coach. I'm gonna show the coach right about now, right up here. So Zin, this coach, I want to give it to either one of these organizations from you guys, because you're the followers. You are gonna vote who you want me to give this coach to. It's a two-piece coach, nice coach. Two-piece. You have a low seat and you have a single seat, right? I want to give it to either one of these organizations. So what I want you to do is to vote which one of these organizations you want me to give this coach to, right? And at the end of 2 weeks, should I do it for 2 weeks? Should I do it for 2 weeks? Comment below, 2 or 1 week, right? For 2 weeks or 1 month, which one you think? 1 month? I think a month. So you tell me, right? So after the 1 month pass, I'm going to look to see which one of the person got the most vote, or which one of the organization got the most vote. I will call them and I will give them this coach. As simple as that. We are trying to help others. We're looking at giving back, right? And this coach is valued at over 45,000 Jamaican dollars, right? And we are giving it to them free of cost. All they have to do is to come and say, hey, we are pick up, and that's it. The Worthley girls, the Worthley Homes for Girls, they support young females who, orphans. They don't have any family, they don't have any mother or father, they're living on the street. They actually send them to school and stuff like that. It would be nice to give them. The Mustard Seed Foundation, they take care of people who are disabled, right? They have a lot of communities in more than one location, so they cater for those that are disabled, right? Whether mentally disabled, physically disabled, any other kind of disablement. So just click the like for this video and just hit the poll, as in who you think. I'm gonna put it somewhere on this video somewhere, and if I can't put it on the video, I'm gonna put it in the community section, and you guys just go and click either the Worthley Home for Girls or Mustard Seed Foundation, right? Or Mustard Seed Community. So I want to say thank you for watching this video. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for bringing me to 2,000 subscribers. Over 2,000 subscribers. I can't believe over 2,000 persons actually care about what I have to say. That's kind of, my head as well. But anyways, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you next time.